Hola, hello. We are the Unintelligent Graduates. I'm Sir Esters.
Buenos noches. Me llamo es Jay.
Oh, and you already know Scripps. He got a family emergency, man. He had some
Mm-hmm.
business he had to handle, dog. So it's the two guys for you today, and classes in session. So you know how we gonna start this off. Um, go ahead, Jay.
Bruh. All right, the big thing for us, like in our family, man. My oldest son, I think I talked about it last week. Like getting him, like he's about to ship out for the Navy. Um, by the time this show hits, that which would be a Monday, that Wednesday he'll be shipped out and on his
Okay.
way to boot camp. So
Hey, did y'all send me this white uniform and all that?
we're not like we won't see him like that yet, not until he actually graduates boot camp. And
Okay.
I think they either have him in the dress whites or maybe in the blues. I'm not really sure.
Oh, that young boy
Um,
about to see the world, man.
but it's the world, dog. Hey,
Hey, I
um,
hope don't tell your wife, man, but I hope you got some condoms ready for him. Did
I
you
mean,
give him some?
we already had that talk with him. You know what I'm saying? Don't be following the barracks bunnies. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Hey,
need
you
all
don't
that.
want no more Ira. You don't want no
Bro,
Ira grandkids.
I don't want grandkids. Period. Cuz you know what I'm saying? I ain't even looking for that. I don't want to be
Hey,
called
have
granddaddy,
have family in these other countries and all that,
bro.
man.
So he I can tell
Hey,
he's excited.
hey, a kid will
I can
come
say
to
he's
your
nervous.
doorstep. Grandpa,
Bruh, hey, I'm closing the door.
who are you?
Oh, could you? But like I can tell he's a little excited. He's a little. I can tell he's also nervous because this will be the first time that he's actually on his own. On his
Yeah,
own.
shipping it away from home.
Yeah. So and my wife's wrecked right now, bro. Because she's seeing her baby. Like she's literally seeing her baby grow up and about to do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So she's been looking at a whole bunch of baby pictures of this dude.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. To be honest, man, that's one thing I do regret is not joining the service.
Yeah.
I wish I would have joined after I graduated college.
You got time. You can join right now.
Dude, I'm 34 years old, bro.
Bro, cutoff is 42, homie. I can re-enlist if I wanted to. You got that option, bro. You can
Uh,
if because I mean like how I see like you already got a college degree. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So that when you sign up, you're already gonna be they'll even try to put you in officer school. So you're already making money from the jump. You know, so you go to boot camp with everybody else, and then you're gonna go straight to officer school and then learn your trade like as an officer. And then a lot of that shit is business oriented. You know what I'm saying? Like business management because like you're organizing people. You know what I'm saying? So you're
Mhm.
gonna be in. So like say and this is not this episode of the Unintelligent Graduates is not paid for by the U.S. military, but because it sounds like one right now. But the skills that you would learn will translate when you get out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like with my son, when he was talking to the recruiters, I was like, yo, they're gonna show you a whole bunch of cool shit, like fucking Navy SEAL shit or fucking going on the fucking on the flight deck, all that shit. I said, but look for a job that's gonna translate when you get out. You know what I'm saying? Like an actual
Mhm.
trade. So look for something like IT or like mechanic work, shit like that you know when you get out, you got a job. So he's gonna be going in there for IT and shit, and he getting the bonus. And I think the same thing would apply for you too, because you ain't no dummy. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So like I'm pretty sure you would ace like the military evaluation test and all that shit. Like I'm just saying, if you ever thought about that in the future, because you still got some time. Like I said, the cutoff, especially for the Navy, is like 42, bro.
Mm.
They you get paid, bro. Especially in your situation.
Yeah, like when I was at Nissan, a dude I know from back in high school, man, he was joining,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Man, I'm leaving Nissan, dude. Forget this, bro. I'm gonna join the military." I'm like, "What?"
And
And he's
it's,
living it up, bro. He's living in Texas, kicking it.
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like you and like if you join the Navy, like you're not necessarily going to be on a naval ship. You know, so you can just do shore duty. Like it sounds like that's what your homeboy's doing. He on shore duty.
No, he's not
And,
in the Navy. He's in the Army.
okay, because like in the Navy, like you can do shore duty. It's pretty much you're just doing your job on land. You know what I'm saying? But if you're assigned to a ship, dude, my dad was in the Navy, bro, and he
I
went
thought your
all over
dad
the
was in
place.
the Army.
Nah, I was in the Army. But when my dad was in the Navy, bro, this dude was all over the place, bro. Fucking Japan, Thailand. I mean, I was born in the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you get to travel and shit, bro. But besides our soon to happen bittersweet moment in our family, bro. I was checking out the Summer Games Fest. It's like the kickoff, like the E3 festivities for us gamers. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of cool fucking games about to drop, bro. And it's just the beginning of the little E3 season. Like they showed actual footage of Mortal Kombat 1. And dude, I'm picking that game up when it drops, cuz
The gameplay is so hard, bro.
it goes hard.
That gameplay, I don't even play video games. I'm thinking about picking that up. When I saw the trailer and the gameplay,
how it works, it reminded me of Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, because there's two fighters.
Yeah,
and
you
could
got to
bring them
tag
in.
You can tag them in. Well, no, you're not tagging them in all the way, but you can tag them in for an assist. And I know that's how Marvel vs. Capcom 1 was. And dude, motherfucking old school Jacks with the normal arms, like old school Kano with the bald head and the metal patch. Sonya Blade was.
Hey, the great thing about it, like, to be honest, dude, Mortal Kombat knew what they was doing, dog. Street Fighter 6 is about to drop. Why would you do that?
It's out. Street Fighter 6 is out, bro. Hey,
Mortal Kombat knew what they. You could have waited another year, bro. But you trying to demolish Street Fighter 6 like that.
And dude, this isn't even the other fight. Like the next fighter that's about to drop that's dope as shit too is Tekken 8.
Yeah.
And that shit looks hella cool too, bro. But
I don't think nobody, when it comes to the fighting games, top notch is Mortal Kombat, bro.
Dude, Mortal Kombat, because they got that flair. Like Street Fighter, like I think they've done better with 6 than they have with 5.
Street Fighter walked so Mortal Kombat can run.
That part.
Street Fighter is the OG that started it all. But when you talking about running, taking over the game, that's Mortal Kombat, bro.
But I think because with Mortal Kombat, what they did,
the blood,
not just blood, not even just that, but like how they
always update, how they the same similar game.
Well, no, it's like how they evolved the games from it just being like the only way you learn about the story is if you beat your way up to the top of the tower. Now they actually got a full blown story. And like how we talked about it when it was first announced in a previous episode, like Liu Kang at the end of Mortal Kombat 11, he created a whole new timeline.
Yeah.
So shit is different. In Mortal Kombat, Sub-Zero and Scorpion were sworn enemies. Now they're actual brothers. Now, and Raiden is in the position that Liu Kang was in. And who knows, like the other story with Liu Kang, I mean not Liu Kang, but Kung Lao or Kano. Like I think Melina and Kenshi's in the trailer and
Johnny Cage,
and I think they're
Melina,
fighting
Katana.
They're fighting for the sword, and Melina and Katana are sisters. Like I mean, they were sisters before, but this time it seems like
they're real sisters.
Yeah, they're real sisters. And they actually care about each other, kind of thing. Because before it was more like Katana was the face of the family kind of deal, but Melina was kind of just thrown in there because of Shao Kahn.
Yeah, she was a Tarkatan. She was created from a Tarkatan.
So I can't wait to fucking play this shit, bro. This shit is looking super dope. What else? They announced there's a game I just downloaded the demo for. It's called The Lies of P, which is like it's a Pinocchio game, but it's like Dark Souls. So it's real twisted and evil looking. And your Pinocchio, you gotta say Geppetto. I'm actually in the works of trying to get some gameplay up, and get that. But other than that, bro, that's all I've been into, bro.
I'm surprised you haven't said none. I've been seeing a lot on like YouTube. It was coming on my page and
What up?
Instagram and Twitter and stuff. That Diablo.
I'm about to download that pretty soon. I already had
I
played
don't even know what
the
that
beta.
is.
It's it's not like a third person where it's over the shoulder shit. It's more like
First person?
you remember Minecraft Dungeons. Like I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
like how you I don't know if your son played it or whatever. But there's a game called Minecraft Dungeons. It's a dungeon crawler. So like you're like in a god view where you can kind of see like your character's small as shit on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and you move him wherever you want to, and you just fucking go through dungeons and beat demons up and shit. I'm
Oh.
about to download that shit after this episode, but I'm about to get into that shit. The beta was dope as shit. I enjoyed my time with it, but now it's time for me to find something to get my hands into because Zelda is taking a lot of my time, bro. Well, what you been up to this weekend, or this week?
Still getting adjusted to night shift. Like I said, the first couple days it feels good until
Yeah.
that Friday. Friday and Sundays it hits me. There's an air show over here, so I ain't getting no damn sleep, bro. Air show, and they was practicing all week. Man, it was don't get no sleep. But I've been having more time on my hands transferring to night shift, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's two different things when it comes to day shift and night shift. Like everybody loves day shift, but you have more freedom on night shift to get your business and to handle things. But I've also watched a couple movies on my list. I watched that Peter Pan and Wendy. It was in.
Oh, bro,
And
it looked exciting. I'm still giving it a shot.
it looks okay. It ain't like top notch or horrible. It was
Yeah.
just, it was just like I like Tinkerbell as a black woman. It was just like how they visualized her. It's just how they visualize you. If you watch it, you know what I'm talking about.
But all right, if we look at old Peter Pan, like the old cartoon movie, but the way that she moved, the way she get in his face and tell him no, and her body shape, because she was thick. Tinkerbell, I always think Tinkerbell was a black chick, bro.
Yeah, it's just, and they did a nice little twist on the Captain Hook story. I like that. I like the twist on Captain Hook because like you never really knew where he came from and all that.
Who's playing Captain Hook in this one?
Jude Law.
Jude Law, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it, bro. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to watch it because I saw Jude Law's name pop up.
Yeah, Jude Law didn't do too bad, man. And I also watched Avatar: The Way of Water. It was good. It was sad at the end. It was sad at the end, but it was good, dude. Avatar. If I'm not mistaken, Spielberg, he does Avatar, right?
No, that's James Cameron joint.
Yeah, my bad. Apologies. James Cameron did your thing, dog. It's so good. And it made money too. So he finna do like 5 or 6 avatars, bro. And they go to a different part of Pandora to the water tribe, and they gotta learn a lot of new stuff, man. It's real good, huh?
So hold on. All right. So the first one, I'm gonna watch it myself. But is this censoring like a tree? Is there a water tree that they're trying to protect? You remember part 1?
No, basically there's like different Navi people.
Yeah.
Like basically in the first Avatar is basically like a human. He was like he got his legs hurt in the war. Or something like that. He was like
he was his twin brother died in the war, but he was a paraplegic for unknown reasons or whatever. But he was the best genetic match. But it was pretty much Pocahontas in space.
Yeah.
So the white man wanted him to infiltrate the natives, get them on their side so they can take their resources. And then he defects. He does the right thing and helps the natives out. You know what I'm saying? But is it the same? Well, I guess what I'm saying is this the same movie regurgitated? So is the
Thank you, Grandmaster Jay, for telling the whole first movie of Avatar. But yes, he said it better than I could say it. But the second Avatar is just like they're forest people first,
Yeah.
and Jake Sully, he takes over the clan, and the dude that died
What?
in the Jake Sully's the head of the clan in the forest people, and they
Okay.
have like 5 kids. One is a human. They adopted him, and then I don't want to spoil it for
Yeah, yeah,
everybody,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
basically they're forest people, and they go to a different part of Pandora where they work with Water Tribe, and they have to like retrain themselves to become water people instead of
Okay.
forest people. And they learn that it's very different from being a forest Navi to a water Navi. And they go through the trials and tribulation of sky people trying to take over.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's just like family trying to stick together, fighting sky people, and learning new things. And basically, finding another part of Pandora, because you remember how they had a lot of stuff going on with Avatar from the different languages, the different parts of Pandora, and all that. You're saying new animals and new things. So basically, it's going to start another cult following. If
I
you want me to
mean,
say that.
when you was describing it, this shit was starting to sound like Avatar: The Last Airbender for a little bit too.
Yeah, it's gonna have another cult following
All
to
right.
adding, like I said, some new Navi people. But it was good as hell.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
I liked it. It was real good.
See, I thought it was dropping next month. That's why I didn't know it was
I was
already out.
surprised it was already on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised it was already on there. I was like, damn. Still long as hell though.
For
I was
real.
like, God damn, movie still not over. I was like, damn, it's a long ass movie. It was good though. But I started pausing, and
Yeah.
then like I got Disney Plus, but I have the one with the commercials.
Oh,
And
for
Disney
real?
Plus got the commercials, dog. Like they commercials be like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, damn, am I watching TV or am I watching Disney Plus? I'm like, damn. But
Yeah,
that was
no.
good, man. I went to I went to your favorite hood spot. Bought some
Yeah.
wings. I bought some wings, some lo mein, some shrimp, some fried rice,
Yeah.
and crab ragoon. That was my first time having crab ragoon, bro. It was good.
Hey, this shit's dope, bro. Shout out
Yeah,
the
it was
Wings
real
on,
good.
bro, in Laverne, Tennessee, man.
And they got some sauce you could dip it in, makes it good as hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, my son kept asking for Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm like, man, you put some money
What?
in on it? I like,
What?
you put some
What?
money in? I like,
What?
hey, give me
What's that?
half. Give me half, and I can give you Buffalo Wild Wings.
What's
Nope.
that, bro?
I
What's
like,
that?
give it.
Bro, hey, we drove by Buffalo Wild Wings today, and I looked. I was like, "What is that?" I don't even know what Buffalo Wild Wings is anymore, dog. It's Wings on, bro.
I
Hood
drove all
wings.
the way to another city just to get some wings, bro.
Hood
That's
wings,
how good
dog.
they is, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, and just like I told you before, adjusting the night shift. So my sleep schedule off and on. I sleep, don't realize I'm sleep. Came on the
Right.
show a little late while you were starting up because I was knocked out and I just
But
woke
hey,
up.
I wish I had that problem, dog. Because right now I'm having a fucking sleep disorder problem, bro. Where,
For real?
bro, I'll go to sleep for like 6 to 8 hours at a time, and I'm only getting an hour of good actual sleep. So it's because like my doctor and my and the specialists I'm seeing, they say I have sleep apnea, obstructive sleep apnea. So I need to wear the fucking mask, like the Darth Vader mask and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's causing me because dude, I could be driving and I'll get real sleepy, like I've been driving for hours.
Oh, hell.
And then like if I stop at a stop sign or whatever, I can be out or whatever. When I
Hell?
was at the last appointment with the pulmonologist, with the neurologist, I was talking to him, and I was about to go out on that dude while he was talking to me. Right, that's what he said. He knew, and he explained to me because while I'm sleeping, like the muscles in my throat are so relaxed that when I'm breathing, it's obstructing the airways. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting shorter breaths. And I'm not taking that much oxygen in. So I like because when you get no oxygen, your body's like, yo, wake up. So I
Mm-hmm.
wake up and then I start my whole sleep cycle all over again. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. But um, this pulmonologist is supposed to give me the home study test and all that to get the shit really started. they up here bullshitting with me, man. So it's been a ride right now. But I would rather have your problems than my problems.
Also, I want to thank you, Jay, for getting me back on Duolingo, man. I be hearing your dings. You got me back on it now, so I'm gonna get back fluent. I'm already a little bit Spanish. Reading a book called David Goggins Can't Hurt Me. Man, got a deep ass story, dude. Motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Hurts a lot, but that's a bad dude, though. But let's get on to our first topic, man. Oh, yeah. Scripps, how was your day? Well, you know, man. I'm just fine.
Hey, man, y'all saw like today, man, like a fire ants came through my house. You remember that movie Starship Troopers? They were that big. They fucking ate my car. My wife got kidnapped by cannibals. Me and Bruce Willis and Sylvester Stallone got to go save her. And it's just been wild, man. I've been over at Buc-ee's eating all the ice cream, and my hair keeps turning. My hair keeps getting redder and redder every day.
Hey, don't forget, car broke down. It's car broke down.
Yeah. And the car broke down again.
Hey, we love you, Scribs, bro. You know we have a good laugh, dog.
Shout out to Scribs, man.
Hey, let's get on to our first topic, though, man. Basically, you know they say the crazy people come from Florida, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And Claude Vincent Griffin, man, was wearing a cardboard box, man, on his head to conceal his identity as he robbed a phone repair shop in Miami Gardens, man.
How in the hell?
Basically, he was arrested and charged with grand theft, burglary, criminal mischief, cocaine possession, resisting an officer without violence. Jeremiah Bergaza, the owner of the eye repair tech in Miami Gardens, said the suspect was caught on surveillance video stealing 19 iPhones and 8,000 in cash at about 4 a.m. Saturday. Berganza said that the loss totaled more than 15,000 as the man targeted the store 3 times. During the theft, the clumsy culprit knocked off the box, which did not appear to have eye holes, as he shoved merchandise into a bag. Basically, you know, Berganza said he laughed when he saw the video. And basically, he came into the store the first time wearing a mask and entering the store through a rear door and finding a pair of gloves. Police said that Griffin went to a front counter and stole some scratch-off lottery tickets and several cartons of cigarettes. And he returned an hour later with the box on his head. He made a third trip to the store several hours later, spurning a box for a more traditional mask. He stole more iPhones and prayed open wall-mounted cash box. So, dude is being held on a $23,500 bail.
All right. First of all, like, so homie comes in like Metal Gear Solid and said with the cardboard box, but then he hits the same spot 3 times, dog.
Hey.
Oh my god,
what's wrong with these criminals, man?
Bro, a couple episodes ago we talked about the dude that he robbed a bank with a brick. You know what I'm saying? The brick boys. Now we got the box boys. And I don't know, bro. How bad is inflation? Is inflation that bad that you can't get a ski mask done? You can't put the eye holes in your box. Come on, dog. Come on.
Hey, hard times create hard measures, bro.
He couldn't even he couldn't go to Aldi's to get a paper bag, dog. He had to go and get the whole box.
Hey, he wanted to show he's about that cardboard life, man.
Yeah, about that life, dog. All right, you got it.
Hey, it's a bad man, dog. It seems like every week we have a funnier criminal story after another, dog.
It gets weird.
We had one with a brick. We had one with a duck hunt gun.
Yeah.
And then we also had the Kansas Wolfman robbing to go to games. It's like, dude, like every story, bro, is like, what's gonna happen next week, man? Like, dude, I know the economy is bad, but damn, is the economy fucked up?
Dude, if we had a Batman, he would have the weirdest comic book, dog. He got to fight Wolfman, Brickman, Boxman. and the zapper. You know what I'm saying? This.
Hey, dog, criminals, bro. We need a superhero, bro. We need a superhero.
Hey, you know what? We need a good laugh during these hard times, these hard financial times, bro.
Hey, we need a. Hey, when the times get tough, we have Cardboard Man to the rescue. Hey, let's get on to our next topic, though, man.
Right.
Basically, a Sonic employee gets arrested for dropping his cocaine into a customer's hot dog.
Right.
An ex-employee from the Sonic Drive-In restaurant in San Pedro, New Mexico, has been arrested after claiming he accidentally dropped a small bag of cocaine into a customer's Coney hot dog. Basically, Jeffrey David Salazar unintentionally placed the cocaine in the customer's food bag while he was completing her order in the kitchen area. Upon arriving home, the customer took a juicy bite into her hot dog and wound up with a mouthful of cocaine before spitting it out and calling the cops, who then confirmed the illegal substance with a field test. Later, when investigators reviewed surveillance footage from Salazar's shift, they saw him desperately searching for something after he sold the customer above the Coney hot dog. Salazar is now facing a felony charge for possessing controlled substance.
I
So
think this is also how Cocaine Bear started too, bro. It was he got got his cocaine mixed up with Coney hot dogs, bro. How do you? So hold on, maybe
I think
maybe he was
the
dropping
Coney
it
hot dog
for the
was
wrong
probably
person.
a safe word. Was probably a code word for put drugs into a hot dog. But I guess he thought of the wrong person.
I'm thinking that too. I think he put it in the wrong bag. But
Yeah,
dog, hold on.
man.
But did you drop it in the hot dog, like in the chili mix? Because it's a big ass hot dog, and it's a big ass boat with a foot long hot dog bun filled up with chili, and you have to. I don't see how that just falls in a chili dog. You can't see it, so he had to tuck that shit in there, put the chili on top. I'm thinking it was meant for somebody else, bro. It had
He
to be.
probably put it in the wrong bag.
Yeah.
And the Coney hot dog was a code word for drugs. But damn,
I want
the
that number 2
customer.
special.
Would you say the customer snitched or the customer doing his due diligence as a civilian?
The customer was shocked and wanted more, and she inadvertently snitched. She's like, "Damn, the fucking hot dog good as shit."
Hey, he couldn't drive back and be like, "Hey man, someone dropped
Hey
this,"
man, hey, I
"Hey man, you
can I
got
get
some more?"
can I get like 3 more of them combos? Come on, baby. Come on.
Hey dog, be real though. The way Sonic's paying, well, the way fast food restaurants is paying, I guess it wasn't enough. Cause they starting off a good $18, man. A lot of them starting off $16, $18.
Man, I went I took my kids yesterday over to Burger King in Murfreesboro. I think they were starting them off at like $17, $18.
Yeah.
Over at Burger King. I'm like, God
Yeah,
damn.
back in my day, I was getting paid when I worked at McDonald's, I was getting paid $7.30.
Dude, when I got out of the military, man, and like I was looking for I just need to get a job. I went straight to Burger King first. And I remember I only worked there for like 1 week. I said, fuck this shit. I was getting paid. It wasn't even $10, dog. I said, man, fuck this shit. Now they're getting paid, bro.
Yeah, they're getting paid now because everybody needs help, man. And these kids want to make money gaming, dog. They want to make money easier way, dog, than what we used to do, dog. Shit, they'll be in there 1 week, be like, fuck this.
We don't even want
to another way to make money.
Americans don't even want to pick vegetables right now, bro. This, you know what I'm saying? Florida already got that problem going on over there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so man, Florida got people with cardboard boxes, man. People was doing it 3 times, dog. If you get away with it the second time, might as well try the third. The third didn't work in his favor, though. So
they were waiting for him that time, bro.
Yeah, dog. He fucked up, dog. But poor Sonic employee, man. Like, shit, you going to jail, man. You trying to do some time, man, for messing with them hot dogs, man.
A cocaine dog.
Oh, snap. Now let's get on to our next topic, dog. Basically, mom and daughter allegedly butchered grandma with chainsaw and grilled her body parts. Basically, a twisted Margaret Craig, who's 71, had been dead for more than a week when police made the grisly discovery Friday at the Kens Hill Road home in Landover during a welfare check. When officers entered the basement, they immediately smelled the odor of decomposition. A preliminary investigation conducted by homicide detectives has determined that Margaret's daughter, 44-year-old Candace Craig, allegedly killed her mother on May 23rd. The following day, her 19-year-old daughter, Salia Hardy, allegedly helped Craig dispose of her grandmother's body. According to the police, Craig
Fuck that.
answered the door and allowed cops to look for the older woman. And they got the mug shots up. In the basement, they observed blood and tissue on the floor near 3 white plastic trash bags. The cops said they also found what appeared to be brain matter inside one of the bags and noticed a knife on the floor, which later vanished. Additional cutting instruments, a cover of a chainsaw, cleaning materials, and blood splatter were observed throughout the cellar, reeking of putrefaction. When interviewed by detectives,
Putrefaction.
Hardy allegedly told them that her grandmother had accused her mother of credit card fraud and threatened to turn her into the police. The two women began arguing with a dispute, escalating to a physical attack that resulted in Margaret's death, according to the records, which do not indicate how the woman was killed. The next day, Hardy discovered her grandmother's body stuffed inside a blue plastic container in her bedroom and allegedly helped her mother get rid of it. So, and the cops arrived 10 days later, and they smelled the rotten and all that. So,
Bro, that's all kinds of fucked up. They going to hell for real, for real. But
the mom
like,
is going to be in court July 3rd,
don't
and
skip
both of them are
court.
being held without bond.
Skip court, man. You don't need court for this one.
Yeah.
Them bitches did it. Done. That's fucked up, dude. You killed your parent because you got caught stealing. And it had to be so bad that she was willing to call the cops on her this time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So not only you can't handle the heat just by being accused by your parent for stealing, because I'm pretty sure she was stealing from her. That you said, fuck this, I'm done with this bitch. I'm about to do Breaking Bad shit on her. But why the grill though? Were they trying to get rid? So they were watching, what was that fucking movie with The Rock and fucking Mark Wahlberg? Train it, was it they were weightlifter dudes.
I can't remember the movie, but I know what you're talking about though.
And then the Rock was actually trying to get rid of the fingerprints by barbecuing the dude's hands and shit. So, damn.
Hey, to be real, man, this is family out of control, dude. Like horrible family structure, man. And the judge will probably give her under the jail. The daughter, she ain't getting under the jail, but she go do a lot of time because she was just playing her role as a daughter, basically following, like, even though that is her grandma, she go do what her mother says.
Yeah.
Because she don't want to lose her mother. But it's still chaotic, bro. Like, you shouldn't do that to your own parents, bro. And as you said, for your own mother to call the police on you for fraud, you must have taken a lot of damn money.
Not just that, but you just been an ass for a long fucking time, to the point where she was tired of being sick and tired, and you had to learn the lesson. You got to learn your lesson some kind of way. So she did the right thing by trying to call the police, but you can't stand that heat, and that's just family accusation. You know what I'm saying? That you had to take it a whole nother step to take it to murder, bro. And that movie was Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain, and they probably watched that Ted Bundy on Netflix.
Bruh, I don't do. It's like, dude. And then you bad at cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so bad that it was so much that you couldn't even clean up the whole, like the crime scene, that it was still bad that you still had body parts left over that they were rotten and stuff. And you just sitting there head bobbing and shit, act like nothing happened, man. Them bitches going to jail, and then after jail they going to hell, cuz.
Yeah,
straight
man.
up.
One thing, respect your mother and father, dog.
Man, what? I mean, like I've known people that've had shitty parents. You know what I'm saying? And there's no in most situations there's no reason why you should take it to violence. You know what I'm saying? But Unless it's like self-defense kind of shit, bro. But dude, kill your 70-year-old lady, bro, because your ass got caught, man. Fuck off, dude. Damn.
Let's get on to our next topic. Basically, Orange County high school teacher placed on leave after discussing sexual pleasure in class. El Dorado high school teacher, identified by the Orange County Register as Judy Redbird, discussed the prostate and his role in providing sexual pleasure. She also discussed anal sex and sex toys being sold at popular retailers like Target. Basically, the video sparked outrage among some parents who filed a complaint against Redbird with the Placenta Yorba Linda Unified School District. Placenta is a city in northern Orange County next to Anaheim. The El Dorado high school teacher, identified by the Orange County Register as Judy Redbird, discussed the prostate and its role in providing sexual pleasure. While some parents have criticized lesson and said it was inappropriate for a physiology class, others defended the teacher and the concept of teaching sexual education topics during the class. So basically, she also posted a syllabus during the class, which includes that the reproductive system and pregnancy are among the choices for the final unit of study. So basically, she was held on leave, and basically she was talking to kids who are seniors and everything. They're 17 to 18.
Oh, they already fucking. They already fucking.
Basically.
But like, all right, hold on. So you got like in Florida, you got the "Don't Say Gay" bill. You know what I'm saying? Where people cannot discuss just about gay people in general in grade school. This lady was saying, "Fuck, I'm all right." We talk about straight sex in detail, and how to use a prostate in ways I'm not aware of, bro. And this is the shit that people need to be alarmed about. You know what I'm saying? Not about people's sexual orientations, bro. This lady, this shit sound like grooming, dog.
Yeah, man. If your kid is 17 and 18, as you said, Jay, they're already fucking.
They already
so why are you getting hyped up on someone teaching your kid about sex? Basically, if you're upset about it, you're not even the one teaching your kid about sex. And that's the problem.
That's the part.
Because if you're not the one, if you're not teaching it and you don't like another person teaching it, your kids gonna have problems in the future. Not to the point of they're not gonna learn how to find pleasure, but they're not gonna find happiness and finding self-love for themselves, rather than trying to find it in somebody else. If you understand where I'm coming from,
right? This shit is wild. I mean, I think she may have took it a little too far. With like where the shop
now
where
with
the
anal sex,
the anal sex
and all that, yeah.
And then you can find all the tools that you need is at the Target.
But to be real though, like I remember, I can't remember the woman's name, but she got fired because she said, she said abstinence was masturbation, and she got kicked out of. She got held on leave. I can't remember what teacher it was.
What?
Because they was talking about how can you practice safe sex or like abstinence at all, and she said masturbation because you're not giving sex.
It makes
you're not giving sex with anybody.
Yeah.
And they sent her on leave. There's lots of ways. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I have a son, but if I had a daughter and she was already 17 to 18, and I'm gonna be real, dude, I would feel awkward talking about daughter about sex. Now, I would tell her what to look for in a boyfriend and a husband and all that. But if she has a female teacher teaching her on the best way of finding pleasure or helping herself, like, why would I have a problem with that?
That I mean, I see that part too. And if the mom isn't available to have that talk with her, because I think that, to me, I mean that's about the only other appropriate family member that should be able to talk about it, unless y'all just you have the confidence to talk about. So I don't have the confidence to talk about sex in front of my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Daughters, but I'm comfortable to talk about it with my sons and just tell them what not to do, what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because like we just said earlier, The kids 17, 18, 16, they fucking, or they've already done some shit.
They were talking the way they were making it seem. When I saw the article, they made it seem like they was freshmen or something.
Yeah, and it turned out they was like they were upperclassmen and shit.
Yeah, dude. When I was in 8th grade, I saw there was someone pregnant in middle school. I was in
Damn.
8th grade, dog. Like,
For real?
yeah, 8th grade, freshman year. Dude, like, it was wild, bro. I seen women getting pregnant my freshman year. And like when they was when I was in the 8th grade, dog, it was
Man,
wild.
I've seen girls like 9th grade, like I ain't never seen no girls in middle school. That was wild. That's wild to see. But shit happens, you know what I'm saying? But you don't, those kids aren't as knowledgeable of the
Because they don't know. They didn't know.
Yeah, they don't know about the consequences that come with doing this shit without protection and shit.
Like some people, like I ain't even lie. When I was in 8th grade, people they was talking about losing virginities and all.
Right. Dude, in middle school that
Dude,
was
not trying to be funny. I didn't lose mine till I was 19, dog.
Bro, I was 18, bro. Late bloomer like a motherfucker.
8th grade, they're like, yeah, me and him did it. I'm like, dude, like y'all didn't get pregnant or stuff. I was like,
the first time I heard somebody like people actually like admitted, yeah, we did it, was like this boyfriend girlfriend couple. It was I'm gonna say it was like in 6th grade, and they like the girl was cool about it. Like, yeah, we went to his house. We was at his house and yada yada yada. I'm like, dude, you're lucky as hell. That's the only thing I can think of. You're lucky as hell. You got to touch boobies, but that's why you need the education, bro, so that way people will know.
To be real, bro, I'm gonna keep it a book. When I was in sex ed, that shit was boring as hell, bro.
They showed the same pregnancy video.
They didn't tell us. The crazy thing about like before the class, they teach us abstinence, and we learned sex ed. We learned sex ed my freshman year. My freshman year, they taught us sex ed, but they made us like begin the class. They made us sign an abstinence card. Like everybody was like, I already had sex freshman year. Freshman year, that's what everybody was saying. They're like, I'm just gonna sign it to make them happy. And like they made everybody sign the card. They was like, I already lost my virginity. What? I'm just doing it to make them happy. I'm like, damn, you already lost your virginity? Damn.
Advanced?
So, like,
AP,
yeah, and
AP
you really
sex
don't.
ed.
And to be real, you really don't learn nothing about real. You don't really learn about real sex. Like, you don't really learn how to, like, you should be able to teach on like how to pleasure yourself and stuff like that, bro. Like, I wouldn't be ashamed if another woman was teaching my daughter how to use a dildo rather than trying to look for happiness in the opposite sex from a man.
Yeah.
Like that's just how I look at the perspective.
It's like all right,
because I want to teach my daughter you could be happy, pleasuring yourself, than trying to look for it in the opposite sex.
If that child feels comfortable to talk to that teacher about it, you know what I'm saying? It's cool.
They should have a class. They should have a class that's like, I wouldn't say too raw, but it should be just keeping it real. It should be
too raw.
Huh?
This lady was too raw. She was a little too real. She was in the right direction. She did a little bit too much extra credit. You know what I'm saying?
Now when you was talking about anal sex and all that, I'm like, right. But that's her class. She want to teach what she.
But I can kind of see why, because if there's gay dudes in the class, they're gonna want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's the information that's, I don't know, bro. It's kind of a gray area, but it is sex ed. These kids need to know before they end up being fucking
shit. I want
young parents.
Like like I said, dude, I've been around people that was pregnant in the 8th grade, people that was pregnant when they was freshmen.
Yeah.
And to be real, they probably didn't know nothing about wearing condoms. Shit, they probably didn't even know what a condom was. They probably just went to Pornhub and saw people having sex with I'm just keeping it above.
Yeah.
Because on Pornhub they really don't use condoms.
Right, because that's what that's how I learned what sex was. It was like before my dad actually had to talk with me, but by the time he had to talk with me, I was like, bro, I already know. I've seen the magazines in the woods and shit. You know what I'm saying? everybody, like kids, they see, like, they associate sex with what they see visually, and then what they're seeing, they catch it online, or they catch it in like their parents' porn stash or whatever the fuck. They learning through unrealistic means.
Like this is really helping kids. Like, hey, wear a condom so you don't catch a disease while you're in high
Or
school.
get pregnant.
Yeah, because I've been around people that caught diseases in high school and
Mm-hmm.
all that because they didn't know better.
They getting clowned on. You don't want to be part of that,
Yeah,
bro.
like stuff is serious, dog. Like you gotta teach them, bro. Like I understand parents being mad, but if you're that mad,
Take them
that's
out the class and
either
have
take
them
them out the
and
class
take an
and there's
alternative
something
class.
you're not doing to be that mad about it.
Yeah,
That's how I look at it.
and that's the whole thing. Like with all these parents, like going above and beyond um to police education and shit. If you don't like your kids learning about gay people or in this case sex ed, take them out the class and have them take an alternative class. That's, you know what I'm saying. There's health classes that they can take anyways, in as an alternative to like sex ed. You know what I'm saying? I think it was parents being extra, but the teacher at the same time being extra too, bro.
Shit, like I seen
She was in a
probably probably got some real Christian parents.
yeah,
And you
and
know the worst kids
it's always the
and the
Christian
worst
parents.
kids and the worst kids are the ones that like pastors and all that. They have the worst ones.
Exactly.
They think they have a holy child. They're the worst
They
ones.
the freakiest ones, cuz.
Like
They
stuff.
the ones looking around at Target looking for the anal beads and shit, bro.
Yeah, like man, them the worst ones, dog. Like it's
Bro,
hey,
hey, real talk. When I was with my wife over at Target, bro, and like, cause she was trying to find like her feminine products shit, and in the same area they got the fucking dildos and all that. They sell that. This is for real. They sell that shit at the Target, bro. We were looking. I was like, are you for real? I thought that's some shit you had to go to like one of them adult
a sex
bookstores and stuff.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come out with a weird black bag and shit, kind of did. Everybody looking all secretive, hiding their face.
Oh, so dumb. Hey, that's like at the rental stores.
Bro,
Hey,
yeah.
you literally be like, "What's back there?" Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
You ask your parents, it's like, "Why people going back there? What's back there?" Don't worry about it.
Every time you look over there, there's a dude in a cardboard box. No eye holes.
Hey, you go to the rental store, they got all the main movies out front. Then they got
it's
that
a curtain.
back room.
It's a curtain. It's a curtain. And it's always a weird dude come out this motherfucker looking like this.
Oh, stuff, bro.
Like, yeah, you doing
Man,
something weird
hey,
over there,
dude,
dog.
you need to, as you said, Jay, just take your kids out of it. You ain't got to be trying to get teachers fired and excuse to be real. They're the one teaching your kids. We know you ain't trying to be bothered. We know you ain't trying to teach or be bothered by your kids.
But, dude, parents treat school like daycare anyways.
Hell yeah.
So stop being fucking extra. If you don't want your kids to learn about sex ed, okay, that's cool. They can learn about dodgeball or whatever the fuck. They got other health classes they can take. Have them learn how to cook, because half these kids can't cook anyway. Burn up kitchens and shit. Yeah. Quit being extra. And the teacher, her heart was in the right place. She just went a little too hard on the class. She went a little too hard on the paint. Talking about anal sex, get your sex bees at the Target and shit. That was a little too extra, but her heart was in the right place, bro.
Hey, let's get on to our next topic though, man. China. Basically, team drains family savings of $64,000 by buying mobile games. So Gong Yuang, mom to the high-rolling 13-year-old, had no clue her daughter was charging her debit card until receiving a phone call from the school. The worried phone home prompted Yuang to check her bank account, realizing her balance was now a measly 7 cents. Yuang reportedly discovered that her teenage daughter went on a 5-month spending spree from January to May, which totaled an estimated $16,800 on game accounts and nearly $30,000 on in-game purchases.
Oh, shit.
Yuang said, "I never thought a 13-year-old girl could do this. I'm in days. My head feels like it's going to explode."
This is why
Yuang's daughter told Elephant News that she wasn't aware where the money came from or the tabs she racked up. She just knew her mom's bank account was linked to her cell phone. However, she apparently deleted transactions and messages to hide the evidence from her parents. The youngster also gifted funds to jealous classmates wanting to play after they hounded her for cash. And the kids say, if I didn't send it to them, they would bother me all day. If I told the teacher, I was afraid that the teacher would tell my parents and then my parents would be angry. So basically, China has attempted to curb children's addiction to online gaming by limiting their game time to 3 hours a week in 2021. With many of the country's younger generations glued to their devices, the government introduced internet addiction camps meant to treat those with an internet addiction disorder.
This is why you need sex ed. Because if they ain't learning about sex, they're doing nerdy shit.
And Yuang is trying to get refunds from all the platforms.
Good luck. Good luck.
They're not happening.
Well, you know what? This shit happened to me, not that high. Like my nephew, one of my nephews that came over to the crib, you know what I'm saying? And I was working, I was at work when he came over. And there was a game that was called Warframe, where you're like a cybernetic ninja or whatever. It's free to play, but if you want like certain ninjas, you had to pay for them shits. You know what I'm saying? They're like you can pay for the base level ninja package, or you can get the bundle like $80 at the time. And he just kept hitting A because he wanted to know more about the ninja. He didn't realize he was hitting A to purchase. So the day that he did it, I got the notification email saying from Microsoft, "Thank you for your purchase, $80 for Warframe." I'm like, bitch, I'm at work. What are you talking about? Thank you for the purchase. So I called him, and Microsoft was real cool about it. And I told him, I said, "Yo, I'm not even at work. Like, I don't know how I'm getting charged." And they say, "Is there anybody at your house?" I said, "Yeah, my wife told me about the nephew, yada yada yada." They were cool and gave me a refund, and I was able to keep the download because you can't refund a downloadable purchase. And then I put the like the safety measures to stop that shit from happening again. I don't know how this is going to turn out. She might be able to get some of the shit refunded, maybe, but it depends on who you're talking to, and also it depends on the company's policies on refund. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been in a situation with my mom, dog, on my Amazon Prime account. I think I told you about that. Yeah, that's like she bought Aretha Franklin RSPECT, dude. She used up all my Amazon points because I always when I buy off Amazon, I always use my Prime Day to get free points and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, I leave my Amazon Prime all through the house and all. I got all my accounts left in through the house. So don't think I'm sharing passwords. If you're listening, you know how some of them subscribers subscription services be listening on the inside. But yeah, I realized I was charged, and all my points was gone. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? Aretha Franklin, RSEPCT. I'm like, what the hell? I never bought this. So first thing, boom, my mom. I'm like, Mama, did you buy Aretha Franklin RSPC? She was like, it said free. It had nothing but zeros. I'm like, no, that don't mean it's free. You know how Amazon Prime, they mark out the price.
Yeah.
And they put what you owe. Yeah, they did that. So she presumed it was free. I can't blame her, but I'm like, no, that don't mean it's free.
I think that's more of a deceptive tactic for her just to go ahead and click it. Because she didn't know.
And then they also bought a bunch of they bought like 2 or 3 movies one time off of my Amazon Prime account called Black and White. And I'm like, I didn't realize it comes all on my phone. So I noticed everything.
Yeah.
Like they kept buying. Because you know, like when you rent it, it's only for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So they rented it the first time. And then they got to a point, we want to watch it again. Rented it again. They did at least a good 2 or 3 times.
You own it. You own it by then.
Yeah, I was on it by then because it kept popping up. I'm like, what the fuck? So I asked, I'm like, why y'all buy black and white? Oh, you knew that? I'm like, yeah, I knew that. What you mean? It told me. It's my account. They will send me emails on purchases, and every month I always look.
Yeah.
I always look at my transactions after the what y'all call them, the prince, African prince. I be talking about some Chucker boots.
King T'Chaka, they live in your house, man.
Yeah, King T'Chaka about the Chucker boots. I'm always on there every month, double checking. Yeah, dog. Like
Bruh,
all that stuff is like it's crazy, man. But I've been through the situation, not that much money. But my son, he has a habit too of doing that. When you're if you leave your car linked up, he gets a little fancy with his hands to buying stuff. That's why I always I got new cars now anyway. So if he want to purchase anything, he gotta ask. So yeah, I've been through those situations. Not that much money. I hate it happened to her, but I don't think she's gonna get her money back. Especially spending a whole life savings,
bro, that's a luxury SUV, cuz.
Yeah.
Just gone. In the digital
down to
world.
7 cents, man. I don't even think you'll be able to get $5,000 back.
And your kid going to an academy, she going straight to public school for the rest of her life, dog. What that shit? You eating peanut butter sandwiches at work, at school?
Shit, no wonder she was being the cool kid in class, giving everybody in class money and all that.
That bitch went to school turning to Oprah. Everybody look on your chest. And you get some V-Bucks. And you get some V-Bucks. And you get some V-Bucks.
Hey, it's kind of wild, bro. Damn. Mama, you rang. Hey, handle your business, man. Have that belt in line, dog.
Have her go outside to the cherry blossom tree. Have her go to the cherry blossom tree. Go ahead and get the greenest switch.
Hey, is this a point where the mom should have called the police on her daughter?
Ooh. Shit's wild, dog. It's man. All I'm gonna say is if you're a parent and your kid is on your damn laptop,
be aware, dog.
Put a passcodes on your shit because the shit will happen, bro. And some of these companies aren't as lenient. Like Microsoft was cool with me and said, "Get my money back." Some people, they want their money, they got it. Like hell, my daughter did this shit to me. The baby did that shit to me with Duolingo. Like we giving out shout outs to Duolingo. Like their online learning, like the premium shit's like $180 or whatever. And the baby, which is because she sees the cartoon characters on Duolingo, she's just slapping all the buttons and fucking subscribe to that shit. Bro, I had to call Apple. Apple actually gave me a refund for $180. Bro, I was nervous.
Damn, $180 on Duolingo,
bro. My asshole was puckered up the whole call, bro. Because I was like, yo, I love Duolingo. I don't love it that much. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, my baby did it. And they was like, well, we'll do some research.
Hey, I'm not paying for shit if I could get it for free. It ain't.
What?
I'll watch a couple of ads. I'll watch a couple of ads. Dude.
I'll watch the ad with we got Save the King with the puzzles. I'll watch that shit all day. I ain't gonna pay $180 for the shit.
Nah, bro. I watch ads all day, bro. Fuck it. Hey, let's get on to our trailer though, man. We at the trailer roundup, man.
All right, bro.
You already know in December 2018, you got fine old Sandra Bullock, man, playing Bird Box, which had a lot of streaming numbers on Netflix.
Good movie.
How can they piggyback out there? How can they squeeze that lemon on Netflix? So basically, you already know Netflix is talking about having a lot of spinoffs of it. But Netflix, they said, why not do another country during the same time as his Bird Box? So they came up with Bird Box Barcelona. It's coming on Netflix July 14th, 2023. And they also had a teaser, dog. It's a short teaser, basically talking about a father and a daughter. Basically,
they're doing the same shit Sandra Bullock was doing. They're trying to get the same.
Basically, it's a parallel timeline. The movie follows Sebastian and his young daughter Anna as they attempt to navigate the barren streets of their city while avoiding the creatures responsible for a rapid decline in the global population. Basically, Sebastian and Anna from an uneasy alliance with a group of fellow survivors, basically going through the same thing as Sandra Bullock.
But in this one, like, all right, because in the first Bird Box, we never see the monsters other than like if you're looking in the infected person's
Shit, be
eyes.
real. Humans was the monsters.
I mean, no, but there was something out there. Like you can see it in their eyes. You can see the reflections of whatever the fuck they were. You never got a good shot of them. But in this one, like these monsters actually doing more shit. Like they're lifting shit up. Like in the trailer, there was like glass getting lifted up. Shit was being moved around. They can't touch you, but they affect you mentally or whatever the fuck. But I think we're gonna see some new shit that we didn't see in the last movie.
Yeah, you know they gotta squeeze that lemon, man. They made so much money off that movie, dog.
Oh yeah.
Like there were so many memes and all that, dog.
Yeah.
And you had Sandra Bullock having sex with a black dude. You like, damn, okay. Like, hey, I don't blame Netflix, man. This is one thing they didn't cancel, dog.
Yeah.
Like, will I watch it? Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my list, man,
Yeah,
just to see what the hype is. Because all Bird Box do remind me of is it's just like another version of The Happening.
That or A Quiet Place.
I haven't watched Quiet Place.
Yeah, like that's the one where you can't make a noise because the fucking monsters is running around. They had your boy John Krasinski from The Office and shit. And
I never watched The Office.
Bro, you gotta quit doing this shit to me, dog. Every episode where there's a pop culture type of shit pop up, you tell me you don't watch it. Oh my god, hold on. Let me get my shit together. Okay. So you know who John Krasinski is, right?
No.
Damn. All right, Multiverse of Madness. You watch that?
Yes.
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
So in his movie, A Quiet Place, the world has been taken over by these monsters that are like hypersensitive with hypersensitive hearing. They can't see shit. But if you make it the slightest noise, like right now, me and you talking and shit, we would have been dead already. Because they can hear us, like through walls and all kind of shit. They had to navigate going from their house to different parts of town by walking on sand, by hiding in soundproof places and all that shit, because the monsters can hear them. Bird Box is just a flip of that. The monsters, you can talk all you want to, you just can't use your sight. It's the same kind of movie and shit. It's the real parallels to it. But you gotta watch that shit, bro. And The Office, man. I'm really upset about that.
Hey, it's like Bird Box Barcelona. It's like another version. Like I said, just another version of the like, because you know they made. I don't know if you ever watched Money. Have you ever watched The Money Heist on Netflix?
Nah.
I think that's what it's called, Money Heist, where they was in Spain. They robbing a big bank. Yeah, they got a Korean Money Heist. Basically, just another version of it. It's all just what.
But you brought The Happening, and The Happening it wasn't monsters like invisible monsters. It was
the plants.
The trees, the plants, making people do stupid shit.
Well, this is similar to me.
Like, see, but that one, but that it is a similar movie, but that one deals with different senses that smell. Because if you inhaled whatever toxin was being put out by all the plants around the world or whatever, that make you go crazy and do some bird box shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's watch some movie. All these movies that we talk, except for The Happening was kind of whack. But
The Happening wasn't whack.
Happening was whack, dog.
It wasn't whack.
M. Night Shyamalan gives us monsters, bro. He gave us aliens. But this time
I don't think The Happening was whack. I like The Happening, dude.
The Happening was an Arbor Day movie, motherfucker. That was
The Happening can really happen. That's why it's called The Happening. Because it can really happen. These plants live too, dog. These plants, this shit can really happen. That's why it's called The Happening.
Bird Box is more realistic. Hell, The Quiet Place is more realistic than The Happening, dog.
Man, switching topics. Let's go to our next trailer. God. Hey, let's get on to you already know Nicolas Cage, man. He doing his thing, dog. You got Renfield, which is on Peacock right now. Then you already know he was in what came out last year? Was it Pig? Pig came out last year. Hey, then he had another movie that came out this year where he played himself.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot the title, but yeah, he
With
plays
Pedro
himself.
Pascal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the name of that movie.
He's
Hey,
even
Nicolas Cage.
he's in Dead by Daylight, the video game. He's a playable character in that now.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage making money, dog.
Making
Hey,
moves,
make
dog.
that bank, dog. Basically, he's coming out another movie called Sympathy for the Devil movie. After being forced to drive a mysterious passenger at gunpoint, a man finds himself in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse where it becomes clear that not everything is as it seems. And this movie will be released July 28th.
This should look crazy as shit.
And this is like that, damn, what's that? Look it up, Jay, that Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx movie where Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx was like a cab driver and Tom Cruise was his crazy passenger. And I think Tom Cruise was like a hit.
Collateral.
Was it Collateral?
I think that's what it was. Jamie Foxx had Jada Pinkett Smith, Mark Ruffalo, cab driver, finds himself hostage.
Yeah.
With a
that
killer.
one. That's what this movie reminds me of, because basically, dude is I don't think he's an actual cab driver on the trail. I think he was like an Uber driver.
No, he was a dude. I think he was just a dude. He was in the parking lot. His wife was about to have a baby and shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, in the trailer, it looked like he was just in the parking garage of a hospital. His wife was about to have a baby, and then Nicolas Cage, crazy ass, comes into the car and tells him he wants him to drive. Pulls a gun on him and shit, and then they go on this crazy ass adventure of murder and mayhem. It's the dude, the driver is the dude that played Rick Flag in the Suicide Squad movies.
Yeah. I remember that face, yeah.
But I'm watching this whole movie trailer, bro, and I'm thinking in my head, yo, Nicolas Cage could actually be a pretty good Joker.
Nah, he's a good ass actor, period, dog.
I would like to see
get him
Nicolas
his
Cage.
Flowers.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, he was already supposed to be playing Superman a long time ago, like in the 80s and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, recast Nicolas Cage as a Joker, bro, because that was the energy I saw. It was straight up Joker energy, dude. He was talking about shooting cops, people at a diner, bro. Dude, this trailer I'm watching this shit. This should look good. This should look real good.
Yeah, it looks good. Will I go to theaters to watch it? No. Well, if it come on TV or be on a streaming service, I will watch it.
I'll probably do this one, like, for me, my wife, if it was like a date night scenario, I'm watching this shit, whatever. This shit was dope.
It looks good, though. It does look good. And as I said before, man, give Nicolas Cage his flowers, bro.
Please do.
That man can act his ass off, whether it's playing a good guy, a bad guy. Crazy. That man can play any role, bro. Like, shout out to Nicolas Cage for coming out with 3 movies in 1 year. Like, damn, man, let me hold some money, Nicholas. Damn. Hey, but let's get on to our next trailer, man. Basically, if you want all the action, this movie has it, dog. If you love 80s and 90s action movies, Expendables 4 is it. And why not add some new cast members, which is 50 Cent, Iko Uwais, from all the Filipino action movies, Jason Statham, and I didn't even know she's still active. It's got Megan Fox in it.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, from what I'm seeing, Jason Statham gonna be the main character. You might see a little bit of Sylvester Stallone, but he's the director for this type of movie. But Expendables 4, and you already know, really no backstory. You just have an all action, and you have the bad guy fight after the movie. Basically, it's just all your 80s and 90s action heroes put into one big movie. That's every Expendables movie. And who gives a care about the story? As long as there are explosions, we're good.
Expendables is a movie is if you can turn Smash Brothers into a movie. That's what the Expendables is, bro. And I was a little disappointed at being see like Jet Li, but we know he's ill. He can't really do acting like that anymore. But I was really hoping maybe we get Jackie Chan. But hey, we got your boy from Tony Jaa from the raid and all that shit, bro. He's in the shit. I'm hyped for this one, dog. It was, and then 50 Cent, bro. And I was just thinking about his video game Blood in the Sand and Bulletproof and all that shit, bro. Hey, I'm 50 Cent actually looked like a capable character in this movie. I hope they don't treat him like the black dudes in the movies.
Where he dies.
Yeah.
Hey,
let's hope not.
Hey, there's no date to when this movie comes out. It just gave you a trailer and just to let you know it's coming. So all the old heads that people don't care about stories and plot lines, just want to see stuff blowing up. This is your movie. Let's get into Jay's favorite Peacock show that he's finna watch. Basically, it's just a little sneak peek, but we had to talk about it, man. Basically, it's a teaser of Sweet Tooth terrorizing John Doe. Basically, the video reveals a close look at the show's version of Sweet Tooth. Basically, you already know who Sweet Tooth is, the killer clown driving an ice cream truck. Being voiced by Will Arnett, while pro wrestler Samoa Joe is playing Sweet Tooth and basically fighting through the video game Al while listening to the thong song. Basically, he's whooping John Doe's ass. And this is going to be a 10-episode series, not a movie. It's going to premiere July 27th at 2023.
I'm still excited to watch this movie or this series. But that scene, I was a little bit, a little iffy on it. I did like the whole thong song shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know anybody our age who didn't like the thong song at that time.
Shit, everybody had that album, dog.
Right, and that was like a spring break banger.
Everybody had that album. At least Dragon, everybody had it.
Bruh. You can't tell me you did, like I said, our age that went did a spring break like in Panama City or Myrtle Beach or whatever, and heard that song was getting some kind of action, bro. But
I didn't even know. Hey, I was too young to even know what the hell was going on. I just liked the song.
I liked the video
and the girls dancing and all that. I didn't know what a thong was, to be honest.
I did.
I was young, dog. How was I? Like 11?
Bro,
10? I think I was younger than that, probably.
Yeah.
It came out what, 90s?
Nah, it was like I want to say it was like the 2000s it came out.
It was like early 2000s.
Yeah, it was like early 2000s. I know I think I already had graduated.
Yeah, I was like 11 or 12, yeah.
But dude, you can't. All I know that was a song you definitely see. For you, it's something you will see on BT Uncut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember BT Uncut.
That's the tip drill video. But that whole thing, but like the part that had me weirded out was the song's playing, and then he was like Anthony Mackie singing the song. Sweet Tooth is into it. He's apparently a fan of the song too, and now they're friends. I think because I watched it. It was a little bit out of context. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, are they on the same team? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I'm still going to give the show a shot, like I did the Halo TV show. I will give it a shot. But that little trailer was a little weird.
When I saw the trailer, I was the same way, Jay. I was like, I'm gonna be real. I'm a big Twisted Metal fan, so I'm gonna go watch it. I remember I watched the Halo show on was it on Halo show on Paramount?
Paramount.
I thought it was good, but they only made one season, right?
So far it's only one season. They haven't even talked about making season 2.
Yeah, and Twisted Metal is like one of the biggest games. Like when that first came out, man,
it was one of the biggest games in our time. You know, like for vehicle combat, because back then, like vehicle combat games was the shit because we didn't really have online multiplayer like that back then.
Yeah. But, hey, am I excited for this show? No, but I'm gonna go watch it. Yes, because as I told Jay before the show even started, while we was talking about this teaser, Anthony Mackie, hey, I respect your hustle. I respect you for making money, but stick to being Captain Falcon, dog.
Damn, Falcon
Like,
punch
hey,
that
I
ass.
respect the host. I respect the money, man. I like Anthony Mackie.
I like him, man.
But when it comes to him, like, doing other acting, like playing to other people, I don't really, it don't hit me. Like, Altered Carbon, the second season, it wasn't
Hold on,
good. It was okay.
so you always see, like you watch Altered Carbon, you always just saw this fucking Captain America, Black
I
Captain
didn't think he
America.
was that good. I don't think he was that good in it. Did you think he was that good?
I thought he was all right.
Okay.
He wasn't like the first dude. I think the first, like the dude
The
that's
first one was better than the second one.
and I think that was the same dude that played fucking Rick Flag too.
Yeah.
I just like the story. I like the story. I like the environment of the cyberpunk worlds, and that's why I stuck with
real,
Altered
I hate
Carbon.
they canceled Altered Carbon, dude. That was a good ass show.
They should have kept it going, and because just like they showed us in the last seasons, each season you could be a new person, and that was the beauty of it. You don't have to keep paying a higher contract to bring somebody back in. Just fucking roll a new face in there. That's what they should have did. But
and then Anthony, like I thought
he did all right. I thought he did all right in Altered Carbon.
He didn't do horrible. It was just like
you just always see the Falcon whenever he's on the
Captain Falcon. Yeah, like Captain Falcon, dude. Like, and to me, him playing John Doe, he might change. He might change what I think of this show.
Bruh.
Like I said, I'm not holding him down. I respect the host. I respect him making money. I respect him as an actor. But am I gonna check out the show? Hell yeah. Am I go enjoy and be like, damn, I can't wait till Twisted Metal. Next episode.
Bro, I'm telling you, at the end of the season, he turned into Axel, bro. Straight up. Hell, he's gonna be Axel. He's gonna be Thumper. It's the only two options he got. Because there was never a John Doe in the games.
I just don't understand. Like, I don't watch wrestling. But why you got someone else voicing Sweet Tooth other than the character that's playing Sweet Tooth?
You know,
how does Samoa Joe sound?
I don't think he's funny like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And if you look at who's playing Sweet Tooth's voice,
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. Like how he voiced Batman and all that shit. It was funny. He can deliver comedy and shit. I think it can work out that way. It's pretty. We just have to look at it like a Darth Vader situation.
Mm-hmm.
You got a tall ass white dude, but James Earl Jones black ass voice is coming out the damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
it's a reverse Darth Vader. big ass color dude, white man's voice.
We're gonna see how good this show is once it comes out. But they gave us a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Am I like, damn, that's a good ass teaser? No, I'm just like,
It was alright. I wanted more. I was hoping to go see some combat, like vehicle combat, but
I would rather see that than it be some jokester or funny or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can understand like Sweet Tooth's a clown and he might have jokes and you're trying to see that, but that's not why people watch Twisted Metal. People watch Twisted Metal for the blowing up cars,
man.
For the blood, they're gonna have to show some blood, and they're gonna have to show some.
Twisted Metal
have to be some R-rated stuff on the show, dog.
It was such a hit for us, like especially for me in like middle school. Like me and my friends would actually draw up like new vehicles that we would want to see in the next game and shit. Like I remember making up a garbage truck vehicle. Which if he picked you up, he'll scoop you up and put you in the back and crunch you and shit, and then spit you out. That's how much everybody was loving fucking Twisted Metal. But I hope they don't do no weird shit like they did Master Chief, bro, and go jump the shark, bro. I'm hoping they don't do that with this TV series.
Just stick to the game, dude. Follow. To be real, there's really no real story.
There's not.
Like to be real, it's just like Calypso offering a big wish to whoever wins the game and all that. Mm-hmm. I want to know who's playing Calypso.
Yeah,
that's who they should have showed instead.
They're not. They're being really silent on that shit.
Like who's playing Calypso and like what's the I think they should have did a teaser of, as I said before, like blowing up vehicles and just showing little, or they could have did a teaser of showing every character, a picture of every character. It ain't gotta be a trailer. Just
Yeah,
show a picture of every character and give them a name or something. Like that would interest
I
me.
I will settle for Sweet Tooth's truck chasing somebody's car with the fucking bobblehead going.
Yeah.
I'll settle for that in the trailer as a teaser. I'm good. But don't show me no shit with these motherfuckers bonding over the thong song, bro. That was shit was weird, dog.
Hey, that's all our topics, man.
That's
So
cool.
let's go ahead and close class, man.
All right, man. But
And go ahead and say your final regards or your final notes.
hey, man. Again, I want to shout out to Scribs. You know what I'm saying? Scribs handling the family over there, bro. I hope everything is good. I hope everybody's well. Can't wait to get you back on the show next week, bro. You can find B Scribs at B Scribs 88 on most socials, and for us, you can well, actually, for me, you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube is Kuya J 64. On Twitch, it's Hey Kuya J. And for us as a group, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at The Unintelligent Graduates. Be sure to drop us a line on Twitter at The Unintel Grad. Give us any kind of feedback. Tell us how we're doing, what we can do better. Give us any questions and comments, and we'll read all that shit on the show. Just let us know. Just hit us up, and shout them out to everybody who's coming through, click and play, and supporting us, man. Because without y'all, we wouldn't be doing this, man. Shout out my folks, to everybody who's helping out. That's all I got.
You can follow me, Sergio, on all platforms. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, The Unintelligent Graduates, Twitter, The Unintel Grad. Also, if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please give us 5 stars. Please tell the world about us, and everybody that comes onto the show and have conversation with us, we thank you. And we already talked about how great of an actor Nicolas Cage is, so I have a quote here by Nicolas Cage. Basically, everything we do impacts someone else's life. So you might not think it impacts somebody's life, you only think it impacts yours, but you're having the wrong mindset, because everything you do, whether it's going to work, whether it's family, whatever you're doing every day, you're impacting somebody else's life. So take that in consideration, and always know you do not need a 4-year degree to be a graduate. As long as you're bettering yourself every day, you're becoming a graduate. And yeah, you might say these 2, I'm just playing, you might say these 3 fellows are unintelligent, but you need to come to realization that this is our show, What Unintelligent Graduates. And we're out. Peace.
Peace.